Okay, so last time, last time was a bit of a debacle. Got my ass handed to me by Raditz, several times actually. Couldn't find out what that big noise was, but I think I've gotten just a little bit better at that game. We're at a respectable level now. We get to play as Gohan now, a little bit of training with Piccolo. Story recap. Goku has a brother. He's an alien. That brother's now dead, and now Goku's dead too. That's it. So for me, classes started yesterday. Had my first assignment, so that was something. But it's all done now. Got plenty of time to stream. Back at it again tomorrow with all day of classes. So.
Hello? Somebody there?
I'm here. Hello. But yeah, I've been looking forward to streaming all day. I had a lot of fun last time. Editing those highlight videos was a lot of fun too. Unfortunately, I'll have to slow down a little bit with them, just because
This place gives me the creeps.
I don't have the time I had yesterday. But they'll still be around. Don't worry about that.
I'm all alone.
Oh, no, I'm here. I turned the gamma down on my mic a bit in hopes of not hearing the fans as much, but I am on a laptop, so that's kind of unavoidable. Where the fuck did he go? I don't remember if they had a different voice actress for Gohan and Kai, because for some reason I specifically remember not really liking the voice in Kai. But I'm glad they have the original voice actress back for this, because Laura Landy, is that her name? I think it might be. Because she's a great fit for Gohan in my opinion. It's a shame we never found out what Big Noise was yesterday, or Monday, sorry. That's all right. We don't need Big Noise. Hello, announcer friend.
I'm gonna have to whip this spoiled ball of tears into shape.
Once again, misidentifying people. Last time we thought a random guy was Goku, and now we think the announcer's Gohan. Piccolo, are you blind? I know you've got good hearing, but damn. Still can't fight these guys, can I?
What a pain in the ass.
Never mind. I saw a little bit of this part of the game when it first came out. I think there's some friendly faces around here somewhere. I'm gonna try to avoid grinding again today and fight a little more enemies this time. Very satisfying. This game does play nice. Raditz was a little harder than I was used to, but it's fine, we can get back into it. It's nice combat, which is good. It's, Xenoverse 2 was a little, I guess Xenoverse in general, but specifically Xenoverse 2 was a little bit clunky, and it didn't feel super great. This feels nice, I like it so far. It's very charming. I didn't mention it, but the music in this game is pretty great. I know a lot of it's remixes. That's fine. But yeah, it's nice to be back. It's nice to be back streaming. It's nice to get back into this game. Hopefully I've gotten a little bit better and we can avoid, you know, anything like Wednesday, like Raditz happening again. I don't expect to have to do a ton of grinding. Maybe a little bit. I'm gonna try to fight a couple more enemies this time before we get to the boss. I know this game's got some good side quests. I don't know how many of them are good.
What a pain in the
But it's got some good ones. Whoa, Piccolo, you can't swear. It's my job. I think I know where these enemies and their place in the story is going. I won't spoil anything, but I have a pretty good idea. It was fun editing that highlight video. I had to condense a lot of it. The first one was only like the first, I don't know, about hour. And the second one was almost 2 hours that I had to condense. Luckily, a lot of it was grinding, so it's pretty simple. But, I don't know, they're not funny when it sounds like I'm talking to people, I'll tell you that. It's a weird sensation, though, because I don't listen to myself too often. If I'm not around someone, I I don't talk to myself at all.
There.
And I don't record myself very often, other
Now
than
then,
this now.
time to
So it's almost like listening to
hopefully
someone else's
throwing him
voice.
to the wolves.
It's weird. It's like I was editing someone else's stream. I didn't used to like my voice, but I've started to get used to it. I feel like that's true for a lot of people, though. I know a lot of people don't really sound like how they think they sound. I know I don't sound like how I think I sound. I have kind of like an accent when I talk, like New Yorkish, which is weird because I'm from Canada. But I've got an accent that I just can't tell that I have. Like he's not happy with any apple, or is this just Piccolo being a dick? Go deliver the apples to the boy. Not too bad. Oh my god.
Looks like he needs a full moon and that tail of his to transform. Better get rid of it now.
Wasn't Cyborg Tao in the filler? Whatever happened to that character? Where did you get that? Oh no. Oh no, is this better or worse?
Do what I can.
Oh, not this again already. Here's a familiar face. It's not too friendly of a face, but it's definitely familiar.
She kept going on and on about how you were kidnapped and needed help, or something.
Nah, it's nothing to worry
Anyway, she
about.
wouldn't leave me.
I can catch 3 deer. I can catch 4
Yajirobe
deer even.
said I should approach deer from behind if I want to catch them. Here goes.
If I was Piccolo, I could just swoop in and punch them. Turn them into a ball of light. I can hunt deer. It's part of my journey to becoming a true warrior. I already explained this, it's fine.
Right. I got them all.
Yeah, you gotta sneak up behind them, huh? Yeah, okay.
There. You should be good on your own now.
Yeah, you did nothing.
Yeah, I guess.
Not only
Wait,
did you not teach
you're
me to hunt, your
leaving?
advice was also
Yeah,
incorrect.
see, the thing is, I'm actually training under Kami right now.
I really wish I could go home.
Want a 2020 joke about how that's the opposite of what we're all feeling right now? Nah, it's good. It's 2021, you know? It's new year. New year, new me, haha. What are you doing around here, you old crone? Her words, not mine. Why did I do that? What about the situation told me that that was a good idea? If anything, that was probably a bad idea. Ah yes, Demon King Piccolo. Another character that's a little underrated. I'd love to see him again. I don't know when or how, but it would be nice. Same with all his kids. That tambourine school. I know, piano? I don't need to see them again though.
No Earthling should have this much power. Unless it's one of those freaks from the World Tournament.
Freaks. Yamcha always gets a short end of the stick. Now then, which way to the sea? Well, you probably know better than I. You're born with that intuition, aren't you? Ah, look at him. The man himself. Love Yamcha. Great guy. Great character. Coolest guy. If I was to be friends with any Dragon Ball
Piccolo?
character, it'd be Yamcha.
But, you know, I'm thinking I could even beat you now.
You can't. I'm
I'm not
sorry.
about to get left in Goku's
I might
dust
like
again.
you, but you are a little bit delusional.
Buckle up, buddy, because you're in for a real challenge.
You know what? I want a Yamcha game. If you know there's a version of Yamcha.
Of course I
haven't
do.
played it yet.
You're the guy who fought Goku in the World Tournament.
I'd
I
love
was
a
there
Yamcha
too.
game. Or just a like a game version of that.
Is this all I got?
So sorry. Such a
Our
shame.
difference in power should be obvious now.
I'd love to have the situation be reversed, but I don't think you're playable. Oh man. That doesn't look like a playable character community badge. I will place down Yamcha. Well, we're giving Yamcha anything. Looks like he's best at cooking. Nope, he's best at what, disguise? Disguise. I guess he was a bandit. Oh, wait, adult community. That it's a little vague. It's good enough. We got Yamcha. That's all I care about. Let's see, if I had to take a guess, the other characters we're fighting are Krillin and Shinron. Speak of the bald man himself.
I mean, I was killed by a demon clan member once before. You guys freak
Come
me
on,
out.
again with the you guys. Come on.
Pathetic. Guess I'll
Where's
just have
Goku?
to
No
beat
Krillin?
that fear out of you.
Let's get a Z. Okay, I'll show him in the Z slot. No, I
Whoa.
don't like that.
This power is
I don't like
amazing.
the way that sounds, the Z slot. Ugh. But that's where he's going anyways. Bada boom. Alright, Tien. Let's go, I was gonna say take you out, but I hope we're just taking you on. Shirtless as always. Oh, I finally received Piccolo. Let's shove him in the Z-hole. No, I made it worse. I made it worse. Another one for the Z-hole.
What, Piccolo? What the hell are you doing here?
I'm gonna stop with the voices. Okay, I'll fight Yajirobe. Like, there's so many underrepresented characters all at once. One after the other. Let's go hunt 6 deer. Okay,
There's a
speedrun
real
time.
champ.
I guess Piccolo doesn't really have monkey sense, does he? Toad sense? Slug sense? Yeah, that's closer to it. Slug sense, sure. Sneak up behind him, huh? Yeah. Don't let him run. Master Hunter.
That'll do.
Who's small man with long hair? That seems like a small man with long hair. Nope. D metal. I'm assuming the D stands for dragon, but it's a lot funnier if it doesn't. What's going on over here?
Yo!
Book for grown-ups. All these perverts. All these perverts with their porno mags. It's disgusting. I've received a child. Let's pretend I didn't say that, actually, on second thought. I also probably shouldn't say that I'm going to be shoving this child into the Z-hole, should I? But I'm going to anyways. Oh. Oh, that's Yamcha. Damn, Yamcha's got a lot of ki. Good job, man. Oh. I see. 2 for 2, huh? Oh no. Why am I still doing this? Oh my god. A reward? Don't reward me for that.
That must be where King Kai is. Hell yeah!
It's weird hearing Dragon Ball characters say like hell and
So
stuff.
if this is
after
King
the
Kai's
Funimation dub.
place, where is he?
Wait a minute, what about the gravity?
Hey, know what you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Hello? I've got a joke to tell. Huh? No one's there. Guess I better telephone.
Okay, that one wasn't as good.
I can't train someone who doesn't have a sense of humor.
Oh, come on, King Kai, I'm begging
I
you!
feel a little called out.
Well, if you can make a master comedian like me laugh, then I'll train you.
Wait, you want me to tell you a
We're
joke?
we're in real trouble here now. This might be harder than the Raditz fight. Welcome to the Sean Schemmel section of the game, by the way, as he tells jokes to himself and then laughs at his own jokes. I wonder what that little, I don't know what symbol that is. Unfortunately, my Japanese lessons haven't quite taught me how to read kanji yet.
I will teach you the ultimate joke.
Not what I need, but let's hear it.
Nah, I'm done with jokes. I
No,
came here to
oh,
train.
come on, don't be a buzzkill. Come on, tell us the tuna fish joke. Well, I don't remember what it is. Why do you think I asked? What is it? Difference between a tuna and piano? You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish? I think that's it. I mean, if that's not a super special technique, then what could be? Surely not some sort of big ball of light or anything, right? That would be silly.
Mean, green, teaching machine.
That is a wonderful title. And I get to be Gohan again. Man, everything's just all
Wonder what
coming
I'm
together.
gonna do today. Maybe I can hunt some dinosaurs in this area.
Man, how are we ever gonna find a dinosaur? Give me a real challenge. Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. He's not the same Piccolo my dad fought a long time ago, is he?
Yes and no. Okay, just like that, he learned how to control Ki.
Don't even think about trying to run away. You got that?
Hold on. He's level 8, I'm level 5. I don't think I'm gonna have to bring his health down to 0. But I'm not gonna risk having another Raditz situation here. I got no idea what help she can need. She seems perfectly safe here. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's fighting robots. Monkey men, not so much, but robots, I got it. You're supposed to take attacks head on. It's just common courtesy. It's not safe for you to be here, ma'am. There are all sorts of dangerous things.
Yes.
Again, I'm not dyslexic, I'm just stupid. I'm not saying that. Ahoy, hoy, hoy, poi, and ha! God. Whatever tragedy may befall this planet, I'm sure it'll be in safe hands. I expect great things from you, go on. Maybe lower your expectations just a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. And again, why does Baba have an awesome book for grown-ups? I mean, I guess you're never too old. Oh, no. Gross. 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 I don't know if Piccolo's going to be the level that he was at when I saw playing Lesson, because that was level 8. If I was struggling against Raditz with a 2 level difference, it's going to be even more difficult with a 3 level difference against Piccolo, especially since he's got some good moves.
I think I can handle this.
Again, they don't give much experience, and I don't want to grind. Alright, let's see.
I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it. I've got to.
Well, we're gonna try at least.
Didn't run home crying, huh? Well, let's get right to it. Prepare yourself.
It's over.
Easy, I was worried for nothing.
Wow! I can't believe it!
This is an interesting music choice.
Well done, Goku! Just as I thought, he very well might be able to go through the entire training regimen.
Are we gonna get to partake in that training regimen? I guess not. What was it? Was it a infinite tournament, ultimate tournament? Well, one of the I know I had it on the PlayStation 2. One of the older Dragon Ball games had a lot of mini games in it, and the ones on King Kai's planet were pretty fun. You had to catch bubbles, you had to destroy some targets.
It's impossible.
Have confidence.
Wait, now's my chance. I can sneak
That's
home.
not confidence. I guess I like what you're doing. It'd be cool if there was like a little bit more stuff to do. Like a little bit more like mini games or something. It's fine if there isn't. It's whatever. I don't know. I don't think it's my favorite saga, but whenever I think of Dragon Ball, I immediately think of the
I
early
wonder how
stuff.
Mom's doing.
I don't know what my favorite saga is.
I could reassess.
I like a little bit of well, I like all of it really, but it's like every arc has stuff I like and stuff I don't like, and I don't know what stuff has stuff I like more. I don't know. I feel like it's a safe bet to say the Cell Saga. I don't know if that's true.
Someone's house? I wonder
A
if
lot of it
anyone's
definitely
here.
has to do with DragonBallZ Abridged. Because I'd say, in my opinion, I think DragonBallZ Abridged might be a little bit better than the original. I know it only goes to Boo, and the early stuff is a little rough. It's a product of its time, I guess early
think I can
2000s
handle
internet
this.
humor. Those guys did a great job with that. So, I don't know, I guess maybe purely going off of Abridged, which is probably my most recent memories of the animated show. Probably the Android/Cell Saga. I mean, I did read through the manga recently, so like it's not all abridged. I still remember the original, but I don't know. I feel like the abridged memories are just a little bit stronger. It's a shame it's over, but I get it. I'm a writer. It's hard to keep going on with the same
I
thing.
think I can handle.
Also can't really make
Thank
money
you,
off of that. I don't think I can do anything at Yamcha's house. I didn't. Wait a minute. I didn't accidentally destroy his house, did I? No, I didn't quite want to do that. No, that's his house there, right?
I think I can handle this.
I hope it wasn't. I watched Dragon Ball Abridged like 3 times, I think. It took me a while to get into it. I was kind of like purposely avoiding it for a long time for whatever reason. I don't know why. When I was younger, I think it's because when I was a kid, I had such vivid memories of Tenkaichi 3, and when I finally watched the anime, it was like a magical experience. I don't know what's happening right now. But yeah, after I watched it, I think I pretty much like immediately watched it again.
Hello there.
And then I watched it all when they were posting the final episodes. So like all the parts of episode 60. I think I watched it all of them there. And then I watched it again.
I think I can handle this.
First year of university. I don't know why I watched it. I think I just might have wanted to. But that was the most recent time I watched it. And then I think since then I've watched it in a couple episodes, but not the whole series. I don't know. It's really good. It's just one of those things where no matter how many times I watch it, it never gets old. I think this whole area just counts as Yamcha's house, which is impressive
I think I can handle this.
for a man who currently has like no money. I guess a lot of Dragon Ball stuff is things I can just watch over again. There was a time where I watched Dragon Ball Super Broly like every month. It's you know, like it's schlock, but it's schlock you can just watch. Like you can turn your brain off, don't have to think about it too much. It's nothing crazy. It's all like at least good enough to be background entertainment. I know, high compliments. But I mean, you need schlock. You need schlock in your life. It's great. That's not the direction of your house. My schlock? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely schlock.
Together. You must have heard about Yamcha, right?
Nope. Nothing is.
Excuse me?
Of course you have.
Villainous enemies. Come on. You gonna spoil? You gonna spoil in the thumbnail there? Easy peasy. Okay, that's a melty ground.
Can't believe someone that bad actually exists.
They're
I
just
might run
robots.
into them again. And when I do, I'll be ready for them.
I don't know if robots can be bad people.
Plus, Yamcha is always telling me he can give 100% because I'm around.
No.
That's why I can't give any less
I'm
myself.
telling you, Yamcha's a great guy.
Everyone's working so hard.
Look at the time.
Justice for
I
Yamcha.
better get back and start preparing.
He always gets shafted. Always. It's like, I mean, it's a running gag, but come on, give him something.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
keep at it.
Background entertainment. I would say I'm schlock. But you know what? Real talk, if I could just be like background entertainment for someone while they're like doing work or anything really, that's great. Like the fact that even anyone's watching right now is wonderful to me. I'm just doing this for fun. I don't really have any goals in mind for this. Something nice and simple I can do. Fills my time, fills your time, you know? Simple. People like me, people like me. I don't really care about the views or subscribers or anything. And now watch as I say that, and then in like 10 years, all the power is gone to my head, and I'm like the new Jeff Bezos. I heard a fighter named Yamcha, who once participated in the World Tournament, lived around here. If I can find him, I would very much like to spar with him. Wow, someone wanting to spar with Yamcha. Everyone knows Yamcha. Everyone should know Yamcha. I've potentially broken his house multiple times. Let's all get uncomfortable one more time. I've now accepted it. I don't like it,
Do what I can.
but I've accepted it. It's got a crown on it, a villainous enemy. Oh, well, if you're gonna throw stuff at me, then I'm gonna do it. I bet those robots have been programmed to guard the buildings. Well then, let's take him out. Well, it is now gone. Okay.
Hope that stops them.
Where's this villainous enemy? Level 31? Level 29? Whoa. Okay. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna go check that out. but level 29 already? I know they said that they were villainous enemies, but
I think I can handle this.
that's a little much, don't you? Oh. Okay, I just destroyed them without having to fight them. I'm gonna die. I mean, nah, I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
I think I can handle this. Here I go.
I mean, what could go wrong? How could anything possibly happen? I'm fine. See, everything is perfectly good. See? I told you nothing bad would happen. See? Look, nothing even happened.
I want you to try and kill me.
With pleasure.
Come on! I thought you wanted to be strong like me and your old man.
This game's fun. I'm
Looks
I'm
like
having
you're
a great time
finally
with it.
starting to show some
There he is, the DragonBallZ. That is my
And so,
one
the
complaint so far,
fated day had finally
is
arrived.
that we don't get to play as Goku in Otherworld. Not a big complaint though.
So this is Earth. Not a bad-looking planet.
Thank you, I live here. I love Nappa, and not just from Abridged either. They did a really good job with them fighters.
You
Yeah, I really love Yamcha. I can't wait to see what he's gonna do. He's got this. Yeah, such a badass.
Well, I guess those little monsters weren't as tough as you
don't
thought
stand a
they
chance
were.
against such a man.
I'll finish the rest of
Such
them off
an
by
apex
myself.
predator.
What?
Oh.
Goku?
Sorry, the grass caught me off guard there. Also, have fun. That is the only time you'll ever hear Vegeta say Goku. Gonna save, you know, I'm a little, not on edge, but... Yeah, we all know what happened. We all know what happened. I was there. Almost 3 hours had passed, but there was still no sign of Goku. Well, it's his show, so... he's probably gonna show up. Ah,
Time's
Nappa, I
up.
see, has lost his shirt.
Too bad. I guess Kakarot was too scared to show his face.
Mr. Piccolo!
There's something about that transition. I don't know. It's cool, but it takes away a little bit of the emotion. It takes you out of it a little bit. So all my friends died and all I got was some plushies? Damn, what a ripoff. Ah yes, the cheese cloud dimension. Community of the gods. Why is Mr. Popo the leader of the community of gods?
Yamcha! Chiatsu!
Stop reminding me.
Why you?
There we go.
Don't you dare mock me!
Once you go blue, everything's cool. So you're fine, good. Just gotta hold Y.
Vegeta! Help me!
Please help him. Please help him. Don't Yamcha him.
What are you doing? Vegeta! I've got no use for a Saiyan that can't move!
Why must all the best characters be killed off? Well, I think for now, I'm gonna call it for tonight. Once again, thank you everyone for joining me here. It's still really fun. I'm starting to get the hang of streaming. The game's been really good so far. It's nice to see that people are interested in this and people are willing to sit through me for a couple hours. Thank you. but you know, as I said earlier, school has officially started again, and my professors are not going easy on me. So I'm gonna have probably quite a lot of assignments. You know, maybe I like what I said last time, so maybe I'll make a little outro. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Thank you.